How you doing?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition to Henry Parker Presents the CD Storm Show. I have with me, backed by popular demand, a young man that's doing great things in the community, musically, educationally, entrepreneurially. Brother, welcome to the CD Storm Show.
What's up, Storm? How you doing, man?
You know I had to get you back, man. Everybody was screaming.
It's a pleasure, man.
It's like, man, get him back, get him back. I said, I'll get him back.
Yeah.
I have not let you down. Welcome
man,
to the
I'm
show,
back.
man. What's going on?
I'm chilling, man, chilling. You know, doing what I was sent to do, man.
Yes, sir.
Shaking things up out here. Gotta shake the
already
city
know.
up again.
You already know, man. You know, for all that don't know you, man, tell me a little something about yourself. How did you get that name, Natural Pharaoh? Where'd that come from?
Man, Natural Pharaoh actually was a spinoff of the name Natural Disaster. When I was in high school, I was known for, doing my thing. I was in the streets fighting, I was rapping, I was dance battling, and a big part of my dance battling was I had this move. It was spinning and things like that, and that's where the tornado effect came in from the disaster. And as I got older and my back got pushed against the wall, just maintaining my respect in the street, disaster, and then I noticed through all of that I had a natural talent to lead people, that people was drawn towards my energy. My energy was magnetic. My friends was asking me for advice. They was asking me for guidance, for leadership, and that's when the Pharaoh came. Okay. I always loved the Pharaoh. I always loved Egyptian things, just the pyramid symbols, hieroglyphs, and what the Pharaoh was about. To me, he was about industrializing. He had a vision, and that's what it's about for me. I'm building this Egypt brick by brick, you know what I mean? And that's where it's Natural Pharaoh at. And each one of the individuals that come to my studio, that's a different brick, that's a different milestone, and I'm building my Egypt, so that's what it is, man.
I hear you. Where did you come from? You come from Boston, Mass?
Originally, I was born in Haverhill, Massachusetts.
Haverhill, Massachusetts, y'all. I don't know where that's at.
Boston, Massachusetts. My mother's from Haverhill, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
My father's from Dorchester, and that's why I'm here now in Dorchester.
Yeah.
But I was raised myself in Sacramento, California.
Okay.
So I was raised in Sacramento from the time I was 6. I visited back in Massachusetts probably 4 or 5 times over the years, from 6 till now.
Yeah.
I'm 28 years old now. I was just out here 3 or 4 years ago for about 3 years, and then 5 years prior to that, I was out here for about another 3 or 4 years, living with my father, producing music, developing artists. Same thing on the West Coast, man, all through the country.
Yeah, but I don't know. I've done about 7, 8 tracks with you that you produced for me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
sir.
Probably a couple other features at OBT Studio. Shout out to Omega.
That's right.
My father, Omega Beast. I love you, man.
Yes,
And,
sir.
Man, that was great. I remember the first day we met.
That's right. We met. Yeah, it was on. It was on.
It was on the train, man. We was on the Charlie.
On a Charlie.
Yes,
and I was
sir.
spitting some poetry to one of them old dudes, right?
Willie Dynamite.
Yeah. Gary. His name Gary. Yeah. Gary. Shout out to Gary there.
Shout out Gary, man.
Yeah. You was like, man, let me. Can I hear, man? And when I finished, you gave me your card, right?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes,
man,
sir.
get in touch with my dad right away.
It was the best poetry I've heard. It was the best spill I've heard, man, talent I've heard at the time, man, and it was just timeless.
Yeah.
It was classical, and just being a young G, hearing how you was kicking it, I said, oh snap, I need that.
Yes,
I
sir.
need that.
And we've been down ever since, huh? Ever since that night,
Sir,
man.
yes, sir.
Ain't no consequences, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And so, brothers, tell us, I got a couple of questions. I wrote down some questions, but I really don't even need them. But this is just for all those who don't know my man and the questions that you had me ask him. And for instance, there's some people that want to know, how do you come to make a song? What motivates you, and what thinking process do you go to when you want to create a song, and what makes a song for you?
What makes a song for me, truly is the message. I love the beats.
Yeah.
I love rapping to the generation, but I feel like my generation has a lack of knowledge of who they are. So when it comes down to my writing process or my creative process,
Yeah.
it's a very peaceful process. You know, I sit there and I think about what is going on in my home,
Yeah.
what is going on in my streets, in my community, and what's going on in the country, and understanding that if you wanna be a part of the solution, first the solution starts within.
Yeah.
So right now, a big part of my creative process is dealing with my own inner me.
Yeah.
You know, that's the enemy, the inner me.
Yeah.
So if you listen to my music right now, I am destroying the enemy that is the inner me. And, you know, I'm just releasing the real me,
Yeah.
the me that is at knowledge with itself.
Yeah.
And-
What's the difference? What's the difference between being a rapper or a hip hopper? We was talking about that previously.
Yes,
And you say you're not a rapper.
Rap comes from the old word rapitaste. When an old G probably used to see a young G on the street and said, "Come here, let me rap with you." You know, it was just a conversation, a
Yeah.
jewel that he wanted to drop on the young G. That's what rapping is. Now, hip hop is hip. Hip is to know. Hop is a movement. It's to know your movement. It's to be aware of your movement. And that's what makes me hip hop. I'm aware of the messages that I'm putting out there. I'm aware of the audience and the state of mind that they're in, and I'm giving them mental therapy to come out of the state of mind that they're in and to evolve into a civilized being.
Is that what makes you think that you differ from other artists?
Correct. Right now in the club, when I go to the clubs and I'm performing, I'm the only artist that comes to the club with a conscious message. Everyone else's messages are about smoking, drinking, hustling, clubbing, expensive clothes, expensive jewelry, expensive cars. And at the end of the club, everyone had a good time, but they're just empty.
Yeah. Do you think that that's a cause of us not getting together? Do you think it's a theory behind the degenerative music that's being sent out to the people versus that positive message that you say that you bring? What I'm asking is, what do you think is wrong with the music that's being played today? The singing, the dancing, the drugs, the alcohol, the sex. What is wrong with that?
I don't feel like anything is wrong with it because it's very much well a part of life. I feel like how they're portraying it is what's wrong with it, the way they glorify it. Typically, nobody wants to help somebody do the wrong thing. I'm not going to help my child or your child do the wrong thing, and or I'm not going to tell them to do the wrong thing. Music nowadays just simply glorifies doing the wrong thing, self-destruction, one killing himself, one doing lean, one smoking, one drinking alcoholism. And there's nothing wrong with that because, like I said, that's very well much a part of life. It's just how you do things, you know, and I just believe people should be modest about it, and this agenda should just not be pushed on. You know, I have a daughter. I have a daughter.
That's right.
And,
How old is she?
She's 13 months. She's
13
1
months,
year and 1 month.
Okay.
And, you know, she's there. She's present when I'm writing my music. And just that plays my mind alone. What am I going to say?
Yeah.
How am I going to be able to write a hit record without destroying my daughter's mind, without influencing her with the wrong things?
There you go.
You know,
I
and,
see,
and,
yeah.
and you know, if everyone when they're writing their records, just imagine your child
Wow.
sitting right
That
there
is
while you're writing that
is
record.
deep. That
Just
is deep.
imagine what you want, what lyrics, you know, children are repeating.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I'll just leave it at that, cause we can get deep into that.
Yeah.
But I think that's what separates me from, you know, the artists of today. I know where hip hop came from, so I know where it's going. And a lot of these artists, they don't even know where hip hop came from. They can't even tell you about Russell Simmons or how he, founded Def Jam, and they can't talk about it because they don't know about it and they don't care to know about it. But they could tell you about the next Kodak Black album,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's like, what do you think these artists do when they get in the game? You don't think anyone is sitting them down and teaching them where hip hop came from? So don't get caught up in the illusion. Just become a student of the culture.
I hear you. I hear you. Know you're involved in a lot of community activities. You're a part of the Peacemakers.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
10,000 fearless peacemakers, stand up,
That's right.
black man.
Yeah.
I think that's a very important movement going on in the communities. And whatever community you live in, get involved with the 10,000 fearless peacemakers if they have it out there. If not, figure out how you all can start your own 10,000 fearless peacemakers. Get in contact with the 10,000 fearless and see if there's some type of way or shape or form that we can get into your neighborhood. 10,000 fearless peacemakers, I believe, is good because it's a way for us to police our own communities, police our own situations. We even have a hotline that you can call if you see something janky, faulty, just out of order, out of line. Hit that hotline up, and we'll come and we'll police the situation. But we're not there to escalate situations. We're there to de-escalate situations. We're there to be present for peace. We're there to, talk to the community and talk to the men of the community and, have them stand up with a purpose to protect our women and children of the community. And, it's important because us as men, we have to stand up and rise up and come together first, to protect our community. And it's funny because it's not funny. A lot of women want to join the 10,000 fearless.
They
men
sure
too.
do.
And we will set up those resources for that. The 10,000 fearless women can do it. But right now, it's important that the men rise up first and the men come together because it's up to us to protect the women and the children.
There you go. That's right. That's right. So tell me, where are you performing right now?
Yes, I just got off of a little week tour. I performed at the Lee School here on Talbot Ave. I performed in Grove Hall at the Muhammad's Mosque 11 with the brothers. I performed in New Hampshire. Thank you to Brother Christopher Muhammad. He actually drove me out there. He's a DJ himself.
Yeah.
We had a ball, man. We enjoyed ourselves. We took pictures with everyone.
Yeah.
The audience gentlemen allowed me to talk to them and talk to them. And it was beautiful, man. My next show's coming up. I'm setting up something with Mayor Marty Walsh when he gives out the presents to the kids. I will be there. I will be performing live in effect. A couple other things I got coming up. I'm also involved in a rap battle right now at the Dublin House in Dorchester.
Yeah, what's that about?
Next August 3rd, first Wednesday of August, I believe August 3rd. Make sure y'all come out and support me. Right now, the city, we're trying to break a single. We're trying to break a single right now. So this rap battle competition is not one person disrespecting another person. It's you bring your best single against this person's best single. And it's a FemC MC battle. So a female MC will be battling her best single with a male MC.
Yeah.
And the winner advances and the winner gets a cash prize
cool.
and some more things.
That sounds cool. You got to make sure you put that down. When is this going to be?
August 3rd, I believe, the first Wednesday of August. Don't quote me on August 3rd, but the first Wednesday of August, I believe it's August 3rd.
How was it like being an artist? Was that your lifelong ambition to be an entertainer, to be an artist?
I believe that being an artist, that's my first love. I'm always gonna be an artist. Is that what I intend to be when it's all said and done?
Yeah.
In 5 years from now?
Yeah.
I wanna be,
That was my next question.
in 5 years from now, I wanna be a homeowner. and in one of my homes, I want to have. I don't want to call it a grouping home.
Yeah.
You know how P Diddy did have Making the Band.
Yep.
You know, I want to have a positive, safe environment where kids from the inner city could come together, can bond, and can grow and go back into the community as ambassadors and reach one and pull them in and things like that. So my eyes are really set on not only making music, but making great human beings.
Man, that sounds wonderful, man. You know, God can't do nothing but bless you. When you are doing things for the benefit of others, man, you are guided and directed. You know, can you spit a little something for us, man? I know we got a little bit of time, and I always want to hear a couple of bars, and I know y'all want to hear a couple of bars from this brother right here too. You know, got something you want to spit, man? A few bars for us?
Yeah, man. Let me see.
Anything you want to say, man? Just drop a little bars.
Fast break like Mike in the paint. Finger roll. Can he go all the way? No look, assist, make him go the other way. Analog stick. I control all the plays. I walk around like a king, but I'm not King James. 6 rings, I'm the GOAT. Better not try to play me. Shooting 3 from the 3 line, make the crowd go crazy. I just hit 93 North. Now I'm 978 in Haverhill, Mass Chestnut. Chestnut 23, Prince of New England. Clear space, that's me. Whoa, supernova. I fell back to take over. Yeah, I feel like Big Draco. Shouts out to Big Soldier. Fast break. I'm on my 3rd or 4th take. If I mess up, delete that or retake. Whoa, I'm working hard. I feel like I need a raise. Yup. Hold on. I'm my own boss. Whoa, I control all the plays. Yeah, right now I'm so dope. I'm fresh out the pan in the firelight. Whoa, all I know is to grow. Like I got a chia pet in my soul. Man, listen.
I know you
do
can
it right now. It's just too ant, man. Y'all gotta catch me. You gotta catch me live.
Man, I know you want to jump up out your seat. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. You know. And listen, man. Where could people listen to you? I know you got a lot of stuff out there. Is there a site that they can go to hear your music or download it or buy it or whatever?
Yes, sir. I want to give a big shout out to my boy Jace Shmoney, Jase Shmoney.
Shmoney.
That's SH Money. Jay Shmoney, and on that platform, either it's on iTunes, Google, Tidal, Spotify, you name it. Put Jace Shmoney, and you will see music with me, Natural Pharaoh, my brother, Foreign Guapo, Bread Bundles. You'll get the package deal.
Yeah.
But if you want to just listen to specifically me, then go on SoundCloud.com and listen to Natural Pharaoh, NaturalPharaoh, Natural Pharaoh. And when you put that in the search engine, every song that I ever made and uploaded on there will pop up, and every song that I made with another artist that they put up there will also pop up. So, but what I want you to go listen to is Natural Pharaoh, 10,000 Fearless Project, okay? That's the project that I want you to listen to. But I also got another project out called All Gas, No Brakes. It took me 5 years to make it, very creative, and I just want y'all to go listen to it. Press play, enjoy, share, like, and comment on SoundCloud website. Facebook is cool, but comment on the SoundCloud website. Share and like.
That sounds cool.
And YouTube, Natural Pharaoh, of course.
Okay. I want to go back because I'm a family man and I love children. And we were just talking about your little daughter.
Yes, sir.
And her name. What was her name?
Yaskari. Yaskari. Yes, and she's the first Yaskari in the world. There is no Yaskari. I didn't pick that name off of some, my mother subscribes to being a Hebrew. So Yah in Hebrew is the title for God.
Okay.
And askari in Swahili means soldier. So I put those two together and made God soldier, Yaskari. Israel is her middle name. Yaskari is real. Godfrey is her mother's last name, and Ramos is my last name, which is my father's last name.
Right. Well, she's gonna have to do a whole lot of writing, just getting all that on one piece of paper, Jay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, she's Puerto Rican. She's Puerto Rican, Jamaican, Bayesian,
Yeah.
and Native American. So she's a
Yeah.
character, man. She's turned up just like me.
Yeah.
She's my biggest fan. She, like I said, she's always right there in my creative
I hear you.
process, dancing, writing, letting me know when Daddy got a hit. And I love you, baby. Can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. Now there's a lot of young men, there's a lot of young people that's, you know, because you are the youth. You understand? That's why we want the youth.
Yes,
you
sir.
got to listen to the youth. Minister Farrakhan said, man, one rap song, one good rap song is worth 100 of his lectures, because you put it in the rap music and people listen, and you got
sir.
the people's ear. And
You know, Farrakhan is a wise brother. You know, I see that to be true because, you know, when I'm at home Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, all I'm doing is watching Farrakhan videos. I might watch 20 Farrakhan videos a day. So the knowledge that I'm getting and so fastly, and when I'm putting it into the music, the 10,000 Fearless project was written and recorded in a week's time. 11 tracks.
with the stand-up black man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
The whole 11 tracks was recorded in a week's time, and that was just from me just watching Farrakhan videos, going to the mosque, even talking with you, Brother Randy Muhammad, Brother Dan McKenzie, you know, being with the 10,000, you know, talking to Franklin Hobbs, talking to a lot of brothers Downs from Brothers Out of the Hood, you know, Brothers Building Brothers program, you know, just brothers.
Yes.
It came from the brothers, and you know, Farrakhan was one of the big influences on my album.
That's cool. That is so cool. So you got any words in closing for the young people that's out here? There are a lot of young men I see in the community. They on the borderline, brother. You know what I'm talking about. They out there in the street, and it could be one way or it could be another. It just could be a flip of a coin, and they going with a 9 in their hand, or it could be a flip of a coin, and they get a break jacket and do multi-platinum stuff and be on another level. But they right there in between, man. And some of them don't need to know where to go. You understand? And they do need a word. If you had some of these young men before you, what would you say to these brothers?
First, I would say, have patience. Patience is the key. You know, my father used to tell me 5 minutes at a time. That's all you
Oh
can
yeah,
handle.
I remember that. You know I do.
And secondly, I would say, you know, get you a mentor.
Okay, yeah.
You know, get around people
That's right.
who are above you in life, per se, and don't need nothing from you,
Right.
but for you to be ready to come up to the level of life that they are on, so that they can put a community, a support system around you, and you can manifest your dreams. The third thing I want to say is, most people never look up to the atmosphere, to the universe, to God, and ask him for anything. Look up. Ask God for what it is that you want, that you desire most. And then listen, because he'll give you a pair of instructions. And if you follow those instructions, then what you want most will begin to be manifested. You change your atmosphere of your mind, you change the atmosphere of your reality.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, last thing I want to say is, if none of that works, meet me in Grove Hall any Sunday, you know,
Yeah,
at
okay.
10:30,
Yeah.
at Muhammad's Mosque,
Oh, there
number
you go.
11.
There
Ask
you
for
go.
Brother Antoine.
Yeah, okay. Okay, brother, man. Listen, man, it's a pleasure, man, kicking it with you, man. We're going to have to do this another time again, man.
Yes, sir.
You promise the people right. I'm going to put them on the spot right here, man. And you're going to make a promise that you're going to come in and do a show on the
Man,
CD Storm Show.
I promise I'll be back. That's my word, man. We're gonna turn up, man. So y'all stay looking for it. Put in the comments. Everybody comments. What should we comment? Hashtag CD Storm, Henry Parker. Hashtag,
Come and get it.
Hashtag CD
Bring it
Storm,
real.
Henry Parker, Part 2, Natural Pharrell.
That's right. And I want to give a special shout out to Henry Parker for producing the
Yeah.
CD Storm show. If it was without him, it would not be happening. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this edition to Henry Parker Presents the CD Storm show. But I don't want you to go too far because you got something else coming from me for you real soon. So you stay right there. We will be right back.
Hashtag know your smoke.
You already know.
Hashtag know your smoke.
Yes, sir.